Hello and welcome back to the Car Jump Arena Championship Series preliminary round. I'm your host, davidinark, and today we'll be taking a look at the Hopper to see which version of the Hopper will reign supreme in the Car Jump Arena. If you're new to the Car Jump Arena Championship, here's what we're doing. I'm going through each of the vehicles that comes with the game, and you can tell because I got the little BeamNG logo here. I'll pop in here and we will do one of each type of vehicle. So in this particular case, you see we have an XT4 automatic and an XT4 manual. I will only do the automatic version of any of those types of vehicles where they are duplicated, but we will take each flavor of vehicle and we will send it down the Car Jump Arena to see which version will go the farthest. And at the end, I will take the winner of this, we'll match it up against the list of vehicles that have already competed, and once everybody is done, we will take the top 8 vehicles, and they will be arranged in a bracket to see which of the BeamNG vehicles travels the farthest here in the Car Jump Arena. As it is right now, we have the XT4 Hopper about to make its landing, and it just perfectly spawns the line there, and so that is going to end up being a 260 for the distance. That's right, it's 260 meters. The way this works is every line going across here is 10 meters, and so we take the most recent line, the closest line behind wherever the vehicle lands. So in this case, it managed to cross over the 260 mark. So that is a 260 for the XT4 Hopper. And then we just let it roll down the hill. Oh, will it land upright? Will it end up in the pool? Will it do both? It does. It does both. Look at there. And slowly takes on water to its doom. Up next, we have the Hopper XT6. It's a slightly big brother to the XT4, or big sister, whatever. Anyway, it's the next step up. I'm going to throw this bad boy down. By the way this works is I hold the accelerator, try to maintain control. When it gets to the end of the line, I let go of the accelerator, and then we let this bad boy fly off. And then when it gets pretty close to the ground, we try to pause it and slow things down. Oh, look at there. And that is a beautiful landing right there inside the 280 zone. So the XT6 takes over the lead at 280 meters. Will that be enough? Oh, to keep the lead. Oh, dude, your front end, man. Hey, you still landed upright, though. Way to stay positive. Will 280 meters be enough to keep the lead, or will another version of the Hopper take over? We'll find out before we know it. Now, before we had the XT4, and this is the LXT4. What does the L mean? I don't know. Lucky? I don't know. Probably means limited or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's the LXT4. We're going to send this bad boy down and see, can it outdo the XT6? Let's see how far this goes. Oh, this is going to be interesting. It also touches down inside the 260 zone. So there we go. 260 meters. As we tumble down with the LXT4. If we get to the end of the match and we have 2 or more vehicles that have the exact same furthest distance, then they will be pitted against each other, and when they land, we will take a more educated guesstimate as to where they landed, and that is what will determine the winner. Now here we have the LXT6. And if the LXT6 can perform in a similar manner as its XT6 relative, then that means that this one will probably end up going further than anything we've seen so far. And yes, indeed, right there into the 290 zone, we are sitting 290 for the LXT6. And the LXT6 now sits atop the leaderboard all by itself. Oh! Although it's going to need some repairs if it's going to get to the championship round. Well, taking a step back in time, the next version of the Hopper to go down next is the Classic. Now, I don't know if the Classic's got anywhere near enough oomph to get itself flying to keep itself a contender, but it's going to be fun to watch anyway. Nothing like seeing these old vehicles giving the old college try. And it looks like we are going to land right there inside the 270 zone. So that is a 270 for the Hopper Classic. Respectable, considering. Oh, well, it was respectable. Now it's just a heap pile of mess deep in the water. All right, we've seen the XT6. You've seen the LXT6. And now you are looking at the ZXT6. That's right, we're just going to keep throwing letters at it and see if more letters equals more distance here on the car jump arena. We are cruising down and let go of the accelerator. Let this bad boy fly. And will this vehicle be the first to break 300? No. It's not going to. Look, as a matter of fact, I just happened to pause it right there when the back wheel is down. That is a 290 for the ZXT6. So that is... Oh, I thought he was going to go headlong into that wall, but no. How about that one? There you go. Oh, my goodness. All right, so that's a 290 for the ZXT6, and that will be the distance to beat. All right, taking on a similar note to the Classic, this is the Hopper Dune Edition. Will the Dune Edition be able to cross over the sands and get itself past the 300-meter mark and break this tie that we've got going on? No, not even close. Sorry, folks. This is going to be a 270, though. Not bad for a Dune Edition Hopper, I would think. I mean, you know, it's not necessarily accustomed to flying off the jump, although it didn't really do well tumbling through the sand either, so maybe you should give up duning. All right, with just 3 vehicles left to go, we are up to the Hopper Sport Edition. Let's see if we add a little sportiness to the Hopper, if that translates into enough boost in speed that it will reach past the 300-meter mark and take the lead away from its brethren. And nope, it will not. Once again, landing squarely in the 270 zone. The Hoppers sure do enjoy their 270s. Oh. We're throwing pieces and parts all over the place, tumbling, rolling, crashing, and finally resting here in the water at the end of the car jump arena. All right, up next, we have the Hopper Off-Road Edition. We have seen many times throughout this competition that the off-road versions of the vehicles tend to be the ones who rise above the others in order to take the lead, and we will see if the same thing holds true for the Hopper. Will this vehicle be able to take over? And not even close, bud. Look at that. That is 250. So there it is, 250 for the Hopper Off-Road Edition, and it will definitely not be moving on into the next round. Oh. Well, there you go. Well, at least he didn't end up in the water, right? Oh, and here it is, the Hopper Custom. This is the last Hopper of the day. Can the Custom, use its big bad boy engine and everything it's got under the hood and under the frame, put it to use and extend its jump beyond that 300 mark? Holy cow, this is going to be close, but I think it's still going to end up in the 290. Yep, look at that. The back wheel touches there in a 290. And therefore, what that means is we have a runoff here in the BeamNG Car Jump Arena Championship Preliminaries for the Hopper. Look at that. The custom hanging on, hoping for a win. All right, here we go. We have a three-way tie between the LXT6, the ZXT6, and the Custom, each one landing inside that 290 zone. Let's see if the LXT6, is able to force itself, to run itself just as far as it possibly can. Maybe on the second run, it'll reach that 300 mark. Let's find out as it flies down over the edge. Slow things down, because we're going to get a precise, or as precise as we can, measurement here as to when it lands. All right, we're going to take that right there, and that is actually pretty much a 291. I mean, it's just over the line. So the LT6 comes in with a 291. Pretty good chance that is not going to be enough to carry it potentially into the top 8. All right. All right, we bump things up to the ZXT6. Let's see if the slightly bigger, badder version of this vehicle can make it down the ramp. And I don't know what's going on with the engine. There's some weird stuff going on there. That could be an issue. We'll find out real quick. Yeah, there's... no, there was something weird going on with the engine. We will not count this because, no. That's we're gonna give this vehicle another try. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but oof. Well, you landed upright, but weird engine trouble at the beginning. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can get this to go over again without all of the strange shifting that was going on. Yeah, it's behaving itself way better now. Huh. Very strange outing there, but that is one of the things that we will do here in the Car Jump Arena is if a vehicle completely just goes bonkers, then we'll allow it up to 3 times, 3 chances. Let's see how far this goes this time, and we are landing. There it is. Slightly farther than its predecessor. So I guess technically speaking, let's go ahead and we'll call that a 292 for the ZXT6, barely beating out the LXT6. But if that's what's able to hold on for the win, then that's all that matters. It becomes a game of inches or meters or something. All right, here we go. Our final contender for the Hopper entry into the Car Jump Arena Championship Series. This is the Hopper Custom. Throwing it down the ramp. Let's see what happens. When it gets to the end, we let go, let this puppy fly, and see just where it is going to land. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. It is still well within the 290 range. However, as you can see, it's not quite halfway, and I would probably call that a 294. That looks good to me. We'll say 294, and therefore, the Custom Hopper walks away just barely eking out the other 2 hoppers to claim its title as the preliminary winner for the Car Jump Arena Hopper Edition. That's right, your Custom is it right there. So there you go. The Custom finds its way to the top of the Hopper list. Is that enough, though, to carry it into the top 8 bracket? We'll find out soon enough here on the BeamNG Car Jump Arena Championship Series. We'll find out just a few more vehicles to go before that top 8 bracket is set. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next time for more BeamNG Car Jump Arena Championship Series preliminary action coming up soon.